I'm still not over the pirate just kind of jamming down here, having a great time. This guy's like, can you shut the fuck up in there? Sickness and health. The law of the jungle takes its toll. I hate that my brain was just like, did I just swear in the first 8 seconds? Then I was like, oh yeah, I think that's not a rule anymore. But it was really stupid that it was ever a rule. Like the idea, I think, was it was bad to swear adjacent to the pre-roll ads, but also the videos are full of ads we can't control the timing of anyways. So what was the point of even... YouTube is a stupid platform. Anyway, the puzzle game. That guy's got a gun. Why was he in black and white in the preview picture? This guy's just having a tough time. You alright, buddy? The man's not breathing. Yeah, his hand's covering his mouth. Silly. Is that a knife? Oh. Oh, it looks weird. Is that the rapier? It looks so weird in this drawing compared to here. Huh. The man's not breathing. They both look like they were affected by a curse. They're both greenish gray. And they look like they died quickly. Oh, 3 of them. Damn. So, my punishment is the only reason I'm alive. So this guy got in trouble, and it somehow has saved him from the curse, is what they're thinking. Is that the sun from the other ones? I'm not sure. I swear I didn't know. You won't shoot a sick woman, will you? She's covered in some kind of spots. She's covered in spots, but she's crying, and her tears seem to be smearing the spots, so they seem to be makeup and not real. In this tent. Watch duty. Jacques Triton. Cyril Amet. Tom Adkin. Stephen Gardner. Ada Baker exempt due to illness. She's lying about her illness, I think. Oh, mighty Dagon. I saw the dreaded spitflies again. Avert marks of the deadly disease from my body. Take others. The witch claims she has preventative cure for the fever in her kit. If this is true, give poor Tom a sign. So Tom was trying to communicate with Dagon. Normal. I forgot to read the other thing in here. Captain's Journal. March 6th, continuing our journey to destination. March 7th. Did what was supposed to be done. Bastard got what he wanted, and what he deserved. What a jest. March 8th. Headed back. Ada reports slight fever. March 9th. Ada has red marks. Twerp slept on duty, couldn't keep his eyes open for 4 measly hours. Penalty of death by withholding something. I'm truly a genius. Penalty of death by withholding something. So the thing that was withheld from is what killed everybody. The cure, maybe? It's probably the cure for the disease, yeah. March 7th. It is a sorrowful thing, what befell Walter Keene. I liked him. He never hit me. Not even once. March 8th. Ah, drowsiness doth overtake me, and the witch proclaims herself stricken with illness. The journal ends on March 8th, so it's not the witches. It's the person who shared a tent with the witch, is what we're calling her, apparently. Yeah, so this continued on March 9th, so we know that the other person seemingly died. Oh, goodness. What's going on with that person's face? What are they doing? They look like the guy from Weapons. So 2 different time eras. It's Ada Baker. right there. We'll see. I'm going to tell these people apart. So I assume that probably this guy is the captain because he's got a fancy sword. So this is probably the guy who died. We're not going to be identifying anyone's names. One more tent. Oh. It seems like they're calling Ada the witch, so I think this is the surgeon. If I go back to this, actually, I can see who died. Oh, Ada Baker is the surgeon. Is somebody else the witch? So Tom and Jimpo, Ada, and Walter died. Walter's the Scrivener, the writer. I can use last chapter's notes really effectively here because we can just see them. I don't know if those are women's shoes or not. That looks like a purse type container and some women's shoes, but I'm not sure. Is the witch a different character? I don't know if you're the surgeon or the witch. There'd be an irony to the witch, to the surgeon faking an illness in a comical way. Let's just keep looking around. Not doing well. It seems they found the same illnesses here. Who is this? Spirit Journey with Don Hernan. Yellow Amanito, low levels of Neurosynth. Low levels of Neurosynth? Okay. Calming effect is suitable for loving kindness meditation. Not to be confused with Wizard's Hat. I'm guessing they ate Wizard's Hat. The Amanito looks like it's wider and Wizard has more bulbous. The Murky Cone Cup, medium levels of Zernazith. Gently discover your connection with the loving cosmos. Wizard's Hat, high levels of Zernazith. Beware, you can meet your shadow. For experienced practitioners only. You can meet your shadow. I think they mean die? This man is not breathing. It's the guy with the engraved thing, so this must be the sponsor of this run. Ruby Ring. Antoine Spilsbury. He increased his cut from 35 to 45 when Radagon died. They didn't even like redistribute the percentage, he just took all of it. What a prick. Well, now he's dead. I don't even feel bad. Come quick, Myrtle. Maybe we can still save him. Nah. Why? Let's see. That's what Sureface always looks like. A ruby ring. They both have ruby rings. Is that related? It's not on the wedding ring finger. Symptoms: hallucinogen overdose, suffocation, damaged intestines. It kind of looks like both of them. The blue from suffocation and the blood coming over it of damaged intestines. Presence of nerve agent or head trauma, manifests in dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. Symptoms: blue skin tone, can be caused by low body temperature or oxygen deficit in the blood. Normal skin tone. Red skin tone, can be caused by a high body temperature or oxygen oversaturation in blood. Just the completely pointless inclusion of normal skin tone, which doesn't say anything because it's just default, but also they specified a specific skin color being the normal skin tone, which is just not how humans actually work, but okay. High blood temperature or oxygen oversaturation in the blood. Low oxygen in blood typically caused by blocked airways, lung malfunction, heart malfunction, miscellaneous. It looks like the heart is inside the lung in this drawing. Abnormal body temperature typically caused by external environment. Some chemicals can also induce it. Blood agents. Faraxin, pink paste. used in industrial processing. If ingested, blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from blood, causing suffocation, fatal. Adrenochrome, brown liquid, heart stimulant. If overdosed, stops heart, fatal. Ortisium, dark blue liquid, anti-parasite drug. If overdosed, causes extreme airway inflammation, leading to blockage, fatal. Frig X, white pupils, sleep drug. If overdose, cools body, damages liver, fatal. I wonder if she's like taking notes I can read about body temperature, because I don't think I can tell that visually. Oh wait, yeah I can, right? Yeah, high body temperature from red. I assume we're trying to imply that it's not just the obvious mushroom right in front of them, but some other thing. This is the one that says block. Let's see. None of them specifically said it gets hotter. Nerve agents. Queratil, purple liquid. Hallucinogen. If overdosed, overheats body, damages digestive system, fatal. It's probably that one. It's probably Queratil. That's both of the things that I got from the tongue, at least, and the face and stuff. Vaunt 42, white powder. If overdosed, overheats body, causes brain death, fatal. Promedial salt, white liquid. Anesthetic. If overdosed, paralyzes lungs, fatal. Neurazinth, yellow powder, hallucinogen. If overdosed, leads to extreme nausea, non-fatal. So Neurazinth is non-fatal, and Neurazinth is what the guidebook implied Wizard Cap was full of. This thing implies it's different death. Are we implying a mosquito came by and transferred the contents to him? Tropical diseases. What a terrible way to spice out that title. Maladitaria. Spread by swamp mosquitoes. Symptoms: vomiting, high temperature, fever. Scarlet fever. Spread by topical spitfly. Red pockmarks. Very high temperature, yellowing eyes. Red pockmarks, high temperature, yellowing eyes. That's what was said before. Not here though? Here? Was it here? I thought somebody mentioned a spitfly. Oh, you, Dagon. Or Tom. We've heard the spitfly this run. Black Raven whiskey. It's basically full. Lycanthropy? What is happening? Is it a lycanthropy flower? What's going on there? Cigars, I think? Maybe? Oh, there's one down here, yeah, that's a cigar. So this is their smoke spot. This is where they smoke and drink and probably do hallucinogens? I don't know. They got cigars, a cigar, 2 cigarettes, whiskey. Or was it whiskey? Yeah. And then they have a hallucinogenic mushroom, which is a lot of mixed substances to go with. That's the coffee bean, so that's the real map. It might be that the guy who has the real map is trying to kill off everybody else. You might notice. We can pick apart who these people are from the other thing, potentially. Medical bag. Let's see. So this, I don't know if that's you or not, but this appears to be you. I think it's not you, right? She was in a different... Wait, oh shit. You. Wasn't she the one that had... I can just go back. I have a superpower where I just teleport. No, it's you. The pink birdie. There's the pink birdie, so you're the one that has those cigarettes. A few different things going on in here. Okay, they have separated into future and past, so that's clean. That's easier. So this is co-ed tent. That's the surgeon. That's the guy trying to summon Dagon. So you should be the one that kept the journal on the left. That's, I believe, the captain. Is the guy with the spooky writing the one trying to summon Dagon? Yeah, he's got runes on his hand. Let's see here. I was just convinced of something and I lost track of what it was. Cigars. Okay, yeah, this blue bag with the med kit and the blue cigarettes is the guy with the real... Yeah, the blue cigarettes is incriminating too. We know about that. He's the guy that kills. He's a murderer. That's one more tent down. Sorting through the tents is a fun replacement for trying to identify everyone's names. Since it's just the same people the whole expedition long. This person seems to study wild animals. That might mean that it's her. She's the one that has the book for that stuff. Took me a moment to find them again. What is that? Mustache wax? Explorer's pack, kind of. A razor. Is that telegraph? I think it's a telegraph. I feel like the mustache thing means it's this guy. So this must be the sponsor, which makes sense because he's got fancy cigars. And whenever I see cigars in fiction, I assume that it's like a super rich character with this crazy expensive item. Is that a dead guy? Go home. It's the freaking... Oh, it's the boat captain, and apparently the boat captain was also a leg cutter, or whatever there was. It leg cutter? Like, he has the pirate, he has the tattoo. A little awkward that it seems to be upside down from the perspective of how his arm would hang. So that's whoever killed him. Yes, it seems someone is living here. But don't you see, Eliza? They are not attacking us. They're trying to scare us away. That means they are themselves afraid, so we needn't be. We should push on. Still, Jasper, Mr. Monocle is afraid, and if he wants to return home, we can't refuse, because he owns the ship. Surely you can see that as well as everyone else. Mr. Monocle is afraid. You guys not know that Mr. Monocle's dead? Is his name Mr. Monocle? I assume that's a joking name about him being... Yeah, Antoine Spilsbury. I assume they're joking about him being the rich guy. So that we have a motive for Jasper to kill him. So that we can keep going. Although at this point you've lost the person who owns the ship and the person who actually can sail. Like, you gotta hope at this point that the explorer knows how to sail or something? Like, that can't be good. It's wild that we're jumping back and forth 130 years, but even the time in the future is 98 years ago. It's a wild gap. Okay, was there anything identifying about you guys? That he's got cultist runes on him, it looks like. And you're also here. Are those just the two seamen? Tom and Jimbo? Because Ada's the surgeon. Walter died somewhere else. That's just a sack. And that's the witch, maybe? He never hit me, not even once. Drowsiness doth take me. I wonder if that means he fell unconscious because of an illness or something, and that's why the captain was mad at him. So this should be the powder boy's room. I'm torn by the fact that these seem like gendered shoes, but it seems like she's would be the one that's the that she's the surgeon, unless Ada is a co-ed name. Let's find out. Nope, she's the surgeon. Yeah, so that's just what his shoes look like. They just that probably makes sense. Yeah, they look like high heel kind of ish shoes, but I think that's just period accurate men's shoes actually. Okay, so we figured out the tense. Deaths. These factors show the pirate's crew deaths were caused by blah. These factors show that Antoine Spilsbury's death were caused by blah. Overheated body. Cool body. They lack of oxygen and blood. They're blue. Damaged intestines. They're doing see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. Am I supposed to base on the one that scrambles your senses? I think that was a nerve agent, wasn't it? Dilated pupils, mixed up or heightened sensory inputs. Nerve agent. I don't think we get to see their tongues. Yeah, oxygen deficit and oxygen oversaturation. It's probably the more accurate way to put it. Too much oxygen, lack of oxygen. Actually put this over here so I can read both at the same time. Overheats body damages ultra digestive system feta. So it's Quaratil is what killed Antoine Spilsbury. Both are nerve agent options potentially, I wonder. Overeats body, paralyzes lungs, extreme nausea. Am I confident that's a nerve agent? The eyes look like that. I'm thinking in modern day that the other guy poisoned his cigars, then put a mushroom in front of him to make it seem like he did that. He seems to be good at making sure that when people discover bodies, he's already having a social interaction with somebody else that makes them think that he's not the murderer, basically. Cools body, damages liver, fatal. That's not really what I'm seeing. I think scarlet fever is what she has, but not what killed everyone at the camp. Low body temperature or oxygen deficit. Low oxygen in blood is typically caused by blocked airways, lung malfunction, heart malfunction. So, Primadil salt paralyzes your lungs. Blocks airway. It's something that was supposed to cure them, right? Cools body, damages liver, fatal. Stops heart, fatal. All of these are all of these would lead to them being blue, right? Either throat blockage or stopping your heart or making your blood stop working. And they're all called blood agents. And it feels like they have a nerve agent presence. I feel like I'm really fucking this one up. They don't look like they're suffocated, because why would you be holding your ears? Like you had a headache or something. The whole covering your eyes and covering your ears both feel like kind of like migraine type things. So what did they withhold from him? Can I in any way see what the substance looks like? So I thought they'd prevent the fly. She has a white something that looks like it's almost empty. Like as if she used that one. And they do give me colors as if to imply that I'm supposed to actually look at that for something. So white pills. I think I'm gonna go for Primadil Salt because that's the white one out of the options that doesn't make you overheat. Uh-huh. And I'm wrong. I'm right about Primadil Salt. Okay. Uh-oh. I'm wrong about what killed the guy in the current day. Also, two things are wrong. I'm probably wrong about this bit, where I thought this was his damaged intestines, maybe? Trying to interpret symptoms of cartoon characters is a weird experience. His eyes are wide open. Lots of swelling. See, which one of you is... She's the medic. Those look like inks, not medkit items. First Aid 101 does kind of indicate that she's probably not really a medical expert. He has pills. I'm not really getting this one very much, am I? The one with the yellow box is the murderer's tent. Something yellow. A yellow powder is the hallucinogen that's not fatal, but that's just the same one from the mushrooms. Am I actually sure about that being the one that's wrong? I'm trying to remember. Right, because I swapped out Primadil Salt. Right? And it didn't change. So that meant it was already correct. So there's two things are wrong. One of them's Quarantil. I'm so bad at this bit. What am I missing? I don't know, let me know in the comments if it's obvious. Or if it's like, it is just kind of weird to identify symptoms out of strange cartoon characters. Nerve agent in blood, lack of oxygen in blood. I don't understand how I'm supposed to identify the symptoms so clearly when they're overlapping, too. I can't really be like, he looks swollen. Because his face looks like that, but that's not one of the things I can say. We can even see him down here a bit. I probably need to pick a different thing than damaged intestines, maybe? Oxygen oversaturation in the blood. Do you say anything about him? You don't, like, observe him? Neither of you, like, give me an observation about this guy. Like, in both cases, no one mentions that they're hot or cold or anything. So, like, I don't... How am I supposed to imply... I don't... What? That's like a whole part of the diagnosis I can't even look at, because nobody mentions what anyone's symptoms are. So I have to just look at them, which isn't how it doesn't tell you temperature. So I don't know how you're ever supposed to use cool body or overheated body. He does not have the symptoms of the hallucinogen overdose, because that's the other tongue. He might have suffocated because he's got his mouth open. Like he was trying to breathe. But what kills me is that, like, that really looks like the damaged intestines thing. I don't get this one. I just don't understand this puzzle very well. I'm sorry. I feel like I'm just completely spinning my wheels in the mud right now. I'd have no idea what to even look at next to change this one. Blocks organs' ability to retrieve oxygen from blood, causing suffocation. It could be Firaxin, right? Because if you have Firaxin in you, then your organs are not retrieving oxygen from your blood. That means that your blood is probably oversaturated with oxygen because you're bringing it in. It's just not getting to the organs. And I guess damaged intestines would be part of that. So maybe it's just, maybe the symptoms are right, but I was just wrong about the disease. Huh. Let's see. Okay, that doesn't change it. Whereas if I change this one, it might change. Too much oxygen blood. Okay, so these two things are wrong, I think. And that's more correct. So it's damaged intestines that's wrong. That's why when I swap it out, nothing changes. Suffocation. So I was right about the idea that it kind of seemed like he might be suffocating. Okay. I kind of just landed on the idea that Firaxin's the alternate that would justify his appearance. I'll take it. I'm just gonna move on. That one was rough. In 1979, Blah contracted Blah. Cool. Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. To prevent from getting ill, Blah, and Blah she provided. Tom, Jimbo, and Jacques. Jimbo, he's not here? None of them is named Jimbo. So Jimbo just died of something else? His name's Jimbo Jenkins, so maybe he died first because it's a Leroy Jenkins joke fucking 20 years after that originally happened. Cyril? Could it be Cyril, the previous quartermaster? Maybe. Consumed the nothing. Body, Fraxon, Frigex. Right, it's the Pyramidal Salt. The remaining crew member, Stephen Gardner, was refused the Pyramidal Salt, having slept on watch duty. However, the Pyramidal Salt was poisonous, so blah 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 died. That's Jacques, Tom, and Cyril. In 1927, Blah wanted the expedition terminated. That's Antoine Spilsbury. After the death, no, the body of, where's his name? Radigan was discovered. To ensure the expedition continued, Jasper killed Antoine with Faraxon. Fuck. Every time I get this part wrong, I'm like, what do I do now? They kind of give away the game a little bit with the grammar here. They say in 1797, Blah contracted Splah. And then it's like, to prevent themselves getting ill, blah, 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 consumed the Blah she provided. Which grammatically has to be the first red name. So the use of she gives away that Ada Baker is the first name in this list. Let's see. Unless I'm wrong about Ada Baker, was there another... They were just calling the surgeon the witch, right? Ada Baker contracted scarlet fever. To prevent themselves from getting ill, Jacques, Tom, and Cyril consumed the Pyramidal Salt she provided. However, let's see, the remaining crew member, Stephen Gardner, was refused the Pyramidal Salt, having slept on watch duty. Refused, terminated, slept, killed, consumed. Yeah. However, the Pyramidal Salt was poisonous, so Jacques, Tom, and Cyril died. Is there a different word for poisonous? Not really. Or is there a replacement for Pyramidal Salt? Is the reveal that it was Pyramidal Salt? Body, Adrenochrome, Faraxon, Frig, Melodetaria, no. So Jacques, Tom, Cyril died. In 1927, Antoine Spilsbury wanted the expedition terminated after the body of Radigan Olita was discovered. Right? I think. To ensure the expedition continued, Jasper Wiles killed Antoine Spilsbury with Faraxon. Stephen's in the past, Tom is dead. Eliza, 2 or fewer. Let's find out how close we are. Fuck. Okay. 2 names are wrong, not 1. That makes me wonder if it's Pyramidal Salt. No? Okay. I was wondering if maybe it's like the reveal is this Pyramidal Salt. Poking around a little bit. Okay, I'll stop. But I just wanted to be sure. I'm like, am I wrong about the part where it's poisonous? Like, it was poisonous, but I'm like, am I supposed to diagnose that it was actually a different thing? But that wouldn't make sense because we already identified that it's Pyramidal Salt in this part that was verified as being correct. A logical potential thing is just that I'm wrong about who somebody is. Okay, so Radigan is the captain. Jasper is the murderer. I think your name's Eliza, right? Yeah, Eliza and Jasper. Eliza hasn't really done anything so far. So Jasper and Eliza are over there. Jacques is the captain. He's definitely dead. Ada is the surgeon. Steven's alive. Myrtle's the one that has the first aid in the today. Ivan is Mr. Whatever you call that particular mustache situation, honestly. So the only remaining names are Antoine and Cyril. So those two have to be... Oh, and Tom. No, Antoine's dead today, so it has to be that the three dead are Jacques, Tom, and Cyril. Jack, Tom, Cyril. Jack, Tom, Cyril. Jacques, whatever. Am I supposed to think that it's not scarlet fever? Am I supposed to say she contracted nothing? That didn't change it to false. That was actually it. Okay. Consumed, continued, discovered, killed, refused, slept, terminated. Killed is the most accurate word here. Poison isn't applicable because it's gray. Poison? No, they want Fraxon, right? Oh my god, what one word is wrong? Pyramidal salt was poisonous. He slept on watch duty. That's correct, isn't it? They consumed the pyramidal salt, yes. He was refused the salt. Yeah, because they specifically punished him via, refusing to give him the cure. Okay, so then let's just... Fraxon is... Used in industrial processing. It's a pink paste. If ingested, blocks organs' ability to retrieve. Okay. Any pink pastes in any one thing? This is his place. There's nothing visible on the cigar. It appears to just be makeup. There's a pink paste in the mustache thing. So did Ivan want to continue? It's true that just because Jasper killed before doesn't mean that he has to be the killer forever. There could be more killers because everyone thinks their particular treasure map's gonna get them the riches. Okay, shit. Ugh. Solve sickness and health. That was rough. Ada Baker painted red spots on her face to convince the crew that she had scarlet fever. So I was right about that one immediately. As the ship's surgeon, she prescribed them all a prophylactic antidote, which was actually poison! Only Stephen survived, as Captain Triton had denied him the dose. When Antoine Spilsbury saw Radagonolita's bloated body strung up like a scarecrow, he panicked and wanted the end of the expedition. As the financier and ship owner, his decision would have been final. To prevent this from happening, Ivan Kearns laced Antoine's whiskey with a deadly pink paste, which he had kept in his tent disguised as mustache wax. I think that's the only indication you had that they did it, was just the fact that they had that in their tent. So I don't think we have a specific indication of a motive beyond the fact that they kind of all have the same motive. Dear Quick Eye Steward, it has come to our attention that a new obsession has gripped Port Armando, the hunt for the legendary Captain Triton's treasure. We require you to proceed there immediately and investigate the matter thoroughly. Our sources suggest that the treasure may contain the fabled Lemurian artifact known as the Wish Bloom. According to legend, the Wish Bloom possesses the ability to grant wishes, though it does so in a perverse and twisted manner. Securing this artifact is of utmost importance to our organization. However, you are to exercise the highest degree of caution in its presence. We have enclosed a Lemurian text detailing the known properties and behaviors of the Wish Bloom. Study it carefully. Finally, you will need to contact our initiate, whose details are provided over leaf. He will obey your orders and help you in this mission. Yours in the mask, Quick Eye Master. Quick Eye Master. We've seen that emblem on the some of the people's bags, which so oddly overt, honestly.